It used to be that people valued community and survival, like we had to survive. And now we don't have to struggle to survive. So, what do people value now? The patriarchy, which tells women that they have value only to the extent that they're doing for other people, as mothers or as wives. The productivity movement, which is you have value as a person, man or woman, only to the extent that you're productive and working and making money. I'm going to add to that power and status and adoration from internet randoms. And then and then the third one is the obsession with youth and the amount of money people are pouring into running away from their body's natural biological progression to age. And at some point, people decided that was undesirable and horrible. And that's a new thing because our founding fathers powdered their wigs gray because at one time age was revered. I remember the time when skinny women were revered on the covers of magazines, but in the Victorian era, was it? It was these very voluptuous women with rounded bellies. Now your belly's supposed to be flat. There are so many societal trends, and society has a lot of fads, and I don't think that we have to follow the fad. So we can just be a little bit curious, like, okay, this is a fad, this is a value that society has put on me, but what are my values? What are my values about where I want to invest my money and my time? I personally think that it's more worthwhile to invest our money in inner joy and health rather than all that plastic surgery, which to me, frankly, I find it kind of repulsive. Sorry, I've never done it. I don't like it. And the obsession with money and the obsession with I only have value if I do things, for other people. So we're all allowed to have joy. We are allowed to have joy. We deserve to have joy. Joy does not come from having a sculpted face with no wrinkles. It doesn't come from having more money. It doesn't come from being in service to other people at the expense of your own health. We are all allowed to feel joy. That's our birthright. Even though there's so many cultural messages against it, telling us that we don't deserve to be happy because we were born sinners, or because other people have less than you, or because you're intrinsically bad, or you don't deserve it. There's so many negative messages. So my invitation with this video is to be like, okay, well, what are the messages that I absorbed? And what are the messages I want? And what's really important to me? Where do I want to put my energy? And that's the end of my video. That's all I've got.